apologize. Women lie, on God, numbers don't. Started talking about moves. That's right, when she got close. It's Young, the one who do it. Numbers don't lie, that's the movement. Now let's get to it. I got my man Showface News. Or should we call you the mayor? Which one you going by?
I mean, either's fine. I mean, they recognize both names. Either's fine with me, though. It's cool.
Basically, we've been back and forth. You know what I mean? You done helped me out with a lot of things on the internet. I definitely watch your channel. And I just wanted people to get a little background and kind of understand and learn you better. You know what I'm saying? So first and foremost, you from Southside, right?
Yes, sir. Southside, we outside.
Yes, sir.
Southside, Queens. Yes, sir.
What got you? I know a lot of people that do the content creator thing. That's not what they start at. So kind of give us like a background, like where you started at, like what would you say your profession is or talent?
So the thing that really got me, so I never ever had any intentions on being a YouTuber ever, right? So first thing I was doing was rapping, right? So I used to rap. I used to try to take it serious. I did some shows. I did a lot of collabs. I even got shout-outs for like Naughty by Nature, Supernatural, all these rappers or what have you. And I did a lot of online marketing, right? So a lot of my thing was online marketing, like self-marketing, because I really wasn't trying to pay for no service to promote music or anything like that. I didn't have no backing. It was just me. So what I ended up doing was I ended up uploading some of my songs on YouTube and what have you, right? But then I started to pique interest in like news and whatnot, and I started to try to stream or do videos on news. For some reason, I don't know, it just randomly happened. Like I just piqued the interest in just reporting on stuff. And this was on my previous channel before I had this channel. And once I seen how, views was coming in and people gave reception, I was like, oh, said this is something to get into. And this is back in like, I want to say 2017, maybe 2016 even. And that's when I really like kind of started getting into making videos and what have you. Mostly in like urban hip hop niche or the culture of hip hop, period. That's how I started.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I saw one of your clips where you was performing. I don't know where you was performing at, but I was like, this nigga got mad energy. Like
That was in Queens. That was like 2018.
You was. I was like, this nigga's cardio is definitely right, definitely. Because I make music myself. I perform.
Right.
I do engineering, ghostwriting, all of that shit. So yeah, I understand. Like going into the content creation. I actually was on YouTube probably like in 2019 doing I had my own platform and channel and all of that stuff. I didn't take it serious though. I had no idea that we'd be where we at right now. Right. And I had monetized already too. I had already monetized. So what was the challenge you saw? Like how long did it take you to monetize, matter of fact? And then
well, here's the crazy part. So I had a channel before this one. But I had a lot of different things. I had a lot of different stuff up there. It wasn't really any specific content. I had my songs up there. I had some predictions on sports up there. And it got deleted. I ended up getting terminated because somebody stole my content. And then when I flagged them for doing it, they said that I'm lying. I'm like, I'm lying.
Oh, shit.
So they took the person's video down the first time. Like, all right, bet. But then they re-uploaded it after they got it taken down. I said, yo, they just re-uploaded it again. They said, you lying. Niggas terminated the YouTube.
So they stole your content.
Yeah.
Used your content, and then they said you was the fraud.
Yeah, so the first time around when the person uploaded it, they was like, all right, bet. This video was taken down. Then when I see them re-upload, I did it again. They said, nigga, you lying. We terminating because YouTube was like, yo, listen, if you lie, we just will take everything. So that's what ended up happening. So was I mad about it? I was mad about it at first, but then I just made a whole new channel, and that's where you get Showface News. Now this is in 2019, by the way, right? 2019, like right when the pandemic started, around that time.
That's before they using AI and everything, right?
Well, technically speaking, AI always been around. Before we were made aware about AI, yeah.
Yeah,
Before we were
yeah,
made aware that we was using it and they
yeah,
started getting more tech savvy with it, yeah. It was
yeah.
before the AI era, I guess you could say.
So I'm
So
wondering
yeah,
if they had a human actual reviewer like look at it, see what was going on, and then decide.
sometimes they really don't be doing that though. Sometimes you have to really manually go to like Team YouTube on Twitter, or you would have to speak to someone on YouTube Studio for the most part, right? But I
Hmm.
was speaking to YouTube Studio and it was like, nigga, this is cap. I'm like, nah, that's crazy. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
probably could get
YouTube
the
is a
channel back.
crazy. Yeah, that shit
Yeah,
is a crazy world. It's a crazy world.
it's
I
very
lost my
crazy.
channel because I actually had a business partner. He ended up being a weirdo. Like he was complete
Mm-hmm.
weirdo. He's from California, and
Happens.
he was like mad that I was doing stuff with other people. It seemed real gay to
Okay.
me. Like I was just like, what?
Yeah,
Like
he's on something now. Yeah, you gonna come across those type of people anyway on YouTube. Unfortunately, I hate to say it, but yeah,
I
then I
mean,
make sure
I understand on YouTube, but in real life, is kind of
real
it's
life
kind of
even
wild.
worse.
Like he locked me out there. So this is what happened was he locked me out of the account.
Mm-hmm.
He like we had an Instagram, we had a YouTube, we had mad stuff, email, and I just see passwords is being changed.
Oh,
Like I'm
wow.
trying to log into stuff, and it's like, oh, you changed the password. I'm like, I ain't do that. Like, what the hell is going on right now? I contact him, and he basically didn't even want to talk to me.
Oh, he
He was
snaked you.
sending me messages on YouTube. He was sending me like comments on YouTube talking about the page, and I'm like,
Oh, he
this is
snaked you crazy.
this is wild.
He
He
just
ends up
nasty.
locking himself out. He changed the name of the whole account, and then he locks
Locks
himself out.
himself out. I'm crying.
Yeah. So we had a monetized channel that never got utilized,
Oh,
and we
homie,
monetized that joint in like 9 months.
he's
Just
wilding.
just yeah. But
Nah, bro.
I found a
Listen,
lot of people, especially living in LA now. It's a different kind of culture of people just wanna be famous. They do whatever they can
hey,
do to be famous.
that's a
It's the
fact.
wildest culture I've ever seen in my
That's
life.
that's that's how it is out there. Because I've had issues with people in LA for that reason. And yeah, so 2019, I made Showface News after I lost that page, right?
Yeah.
Um, that's when everything kicked off. I just kicked it into heavy gear. I mean, by 2023 years into the 3 years into the channel, I already had about 12, 15,000 subs. And I had monetized it at first, but I was wilding because I started talking about some conspiracy stuff that YouTube don't like. So I got boom, not
Yeah.
gonna lie. There's even came a
Yeah.
time they even terminated my channel because I think somebody made a false report on my channel because they got mad about something I said. And
Yeah.
channel got terminated for like 2-3 hours, but they gave it back.
You was doing the
And
Illuminati joints or what type
nah,
of
it was not Illuminati stuff.
aliens?
Nah, it was more political. Hell
Yeah.
no. Yeah, I was some political stuff.
Yeah.
Some politics stuff. I stay out of that now because I know better. I stay
Yeah.
out of the politics. But yeah,
Yeah.
I had got demonetized, lost the channel, but I got it back in like 3 hours. And I had to work hard to get it back monetized. But once I got it back monetized, everything was good until got into it with Wack
Hmm.
100. Wack 100 got it demonetized
Damn. I was gonna, and you know what's crazy? I was gonna ask you,
again.
who was the worst person you had beef with? Would you say Whack 100? Is that the?
Well, I say Wack 100. I mean, me and Wack don't necessarily have beef though. Like, we don't know each
Yeah.
other. Do I
Got you.
like the things that Wack do? No, but we don't necessarily got any real smoke. Like real
Got you.
smoke.
I mean,
I
and when I say beef, I mean like internet beef. I'm like, who's the worst
Nah, it ain't Wack because
person?
me and Wack have only spoke like only a few times. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
But my worst internet beef, damn, that's hard because damn. Honestly, I have to say that it's gotta be this Jaded Virgo chick because she
Mm.
sneaked me from jump. she
That's
she
the
begged,
that's the person that scammed was scamming and
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
because she begged to make me a Discord, and I built the Discord to get over 1,000 members almost,
So
and
she begged. So she asked you. She came to you, asked you to
yeah,
make
and she lied and told me that she transferred ownership of the Discord to me and gave me an ownership role, but the whole time she was owning it, and in case something went wrong between us. then she had the authority to delete the whole thing. Once I found out that she owned it, she deleted the entire thing and lied and said that she didn't. It's
What
crazy.
what what did she say she was getting out of the situation, like creating
Well,
a Discord?
here's the thing, right? Her goal was to become a YouTube quote unquote manager, right? And have all
Mm,
of these creators that she would help. Now,
everyone under her.
right. Now she came to me, approached me with that. I'm like, Shorty, you can't teach me nothing about YouTube because you don't have a YouTube channel. So how you gonna teach me anything? I've been on YouTube, right? So I didn't really do anything with her as far as business is concerned. I only let her send my links on Reddit. I said post my links on Reddit. That's it. That's all you can do for me because there ain't nothing you can do. And then she
Yeah.
started working with other creators, and then those creators put her onto other creators, and then I gave her some promo. And had other creators trying to work with her, but she ended up scamming those people, and they kept telling me stories about the scamming she was doing. So it was a bad look. So I would
Damn.
say
So
for her,
niggas is doing scams on YouTube these days.
hell yeah, 1000%, all the
Damn.
time, bro. It's really crazy on the tool. You gotta be careful.
I know that, like with the music stuff, I know it was tons of scams with that. Of course, I think that's been before the internet. People just love scamming musicians and artists.
I feel like now we in a time where people are desperate because of the economy, right? Everything
Yeah.
going up. So everybody super like I'm peeping even big creators. I'm not gonna name no names. Them they thirsty, bro. Like damn, you got
Yeah.
400,000 subs, and we know you getting paid off them views. Like sheesh, why
No,
you
I know
crying for
that
the
they said the
donation?
game. They said the game was definitely scamming.
Oh yeah, that's what I heard too. And they say he's taking thousands of dollars away from people over verses. Like it's kind of crazy.
I'm just wondering, like, it sounds crazy. Maybe it's crazy for me to ask this, but like, who wants a game verse? Like, how is that worth anything at this point?
That's what I'm trying to say. See, that's the confusing part to me. Say, what you going with it? What's the value of that? I don't see the value there. I don't know. I don't know, bro. That's kind of wild.
It's crazy. I might rather want a cannabis verse before I want a the
You
game
better
verse. I
off.
ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, you might be better off
Yeah,
with the cannabis verse. Not gonna lie. For real though.
and that shouldn't cost much. That should not be anywhere. That should be very affordable
Real
at
talk.
this point.
It should be.
And so should the game. I feel like in 2026, I can't remember the last song that we cared about that he made.
It's been a very long time since he's made a song that was worthwhile. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, when he did the Eminem diss, that's when I was like, yeah, he's tripping. He tripping.
Nobody gave a damn about
And that shit was
that.
like what 8 minutes long. That shit was crazy.
Like, yo, bro, nobody cares about this, bro.
He was pleading for people to listen to his music. Like that shit is crazy.
You can't diss one of the most popular rappers of all time and expect to get good reception, especially when you're not one of them people. I'm just saying.
Speaking of 50 though, I know a lot of people. I see the comments and all of that. They feel like you take bias with 50 Cent. That he's like kind of too big to lose. Do you feel like that's because you from Southside, or is that like you feel like the industry just doesn't give him a fair shake?
I know for a fact that people are just haters, bro.
Yeah.
People don't like people who always win. They need to see you lose. And this was the same situation with Nas and Jay-Z, right? When Nas and Hov went, people was praying to see Hov lose because he kept on winning. They knew Jay-Z is the money businessman from the get-go, right? He's always been winning. He always brag about his jewelry, his brands, and being an owner and all that. That's his rapping. That's how Jay-Z is. So the moment he got into it with Nas, they was praying, said, "Oh, now we need to see him lose, man. We
Yeah.
tired of seeing Hov win." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
that's a
now
fact.
when you see 50 seemingly taking a loss or getting ambushed, they're like, yes, finally, we finally seen the guy who seems like the bully. And 50 ain't really a bully. It's just if 50 defends himself in a way in which it's just very triumphant. I don't think
Yeah,
that's bullying per se.
yeah,
Because bullying will be picking on people who are not causing problems with you. But he's never done that. His issues have been people who he has issues with. So I think people are trying to paint the narrative that he's a bully, but he's not even doing anything.
Yeah, nah. I mean, I don't really look at him as a bully, especially now. I mean, I feel like he does too much, and he's kind of too big. I ain't gonna lie, pause. Um,
He is. He is.
and I understand that it's a business. Like, I'm not one of those people that thinks that's 50 cents walking around doing all these big transactions, creating all the shit he creates, and then looking at his phone, like looking at people's
Yeah,
comments and shit like that. He's not. He got people to do that for him. I mean,
for
that's
sure.
that's what I would believe at that place that he's at. I seen people at his stature and with that much bread, they not doing that shit. Now they might
Hmm.
sign off on shit. They might sign off on somebody might tell them I'm gonna write this and that, like kind of know the way I think and all of that. But I don't think he's doing any of that shit himself. I don't think he has time for that. Like, especially
Nah, he
not
got a
Papoose.
team.
Like, there's no
Not
way.
Papoose.
There's no way that he's sitting there responding to that. That was
Oh
terrible.
Lord.
I don't. I
Yeah,
was.
Pap is the meaning of delusional as far as I can see. That's as far as I can see, bro.
Yeah, people keep hitting me with the, oh, he got the bars, he went crazy, he destroyed 50. I'm like, how could he destroy somebody? I just don't understand. Like, when is he
They
ever?
just want to see him lose, man. They just so thirsty to see him lose that they'll pretend that Papoose is just this magnificent MC all of a sudden, which we've never heard ever in our lives,
Ever?
right? So they're
Other than on
clearly
his
lying.
page. If you go to his page,
Yeah, maybe in
it
his
looks
page he
crazy.
might have some people, but everybody though,
Nah, I never in my
come
life.
on.
I mean, living in LA, I've been here for maybe like 8 years now, right? I've
Mm.
never in my life heard anybody that was like, yo, I like Papoose. Like, that dude is crazy. Like, I've heard people
Yeah,
bring up J.R. Ryder before, and I'd be surprised. Like, I'm surprised to hear certain names. I've
J.R.
never
Ryder's
heard
interesting.
Papoose. Yeah, and imagine in the West Coast, someone telling you, "Yo, J.R. Ryder's crazy." Like, I'm looking at them like, how you know about
He
that?
is though.
He
J.R. Ryder
is.
is crazy, but damn now, that was
That's what I'm
crazy.
saying, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it be. I heard so many names before
Right,
Pat. Like, I've never heard Papoose, almost ever.
right.
Even from people that's from Brooklyn. Like, it's just
They
not.
not talking about Pap for real. They know that.
Nah, because he just, to me, he's like probably one of the worst mixtape rappers. Like, he's probably not even like at the top of that.
Nah, cause he failed. He wasn't a marketable artist. He did his thing, but again, he's not a marketable artist. He was really just for people who was in that region at the time that was just listening to mixtapes. You might have heard some of his songs.
I heard it. I mean, I definitely was on the mixtapes heavy back then too, but I was never listening to Papoose. Like, yo, he slaughtered this. Like, it's just too much
Nah.
competition for me to listen to that and be like, this is the greatest thing I've ever heard. Unless I just don't know music. And then if
Yeah,
I didn't know
Papoose
music,
did not get no crazy like supreme buzz in the city at all. Nah.
because he first and foremost he can't make a hook. Like,
Yeah,
I
his
think
song making
that's
ability is terrible. He's really bad at that.
his voice. And then now I feel like he just raps the same way every single time. It's very
He's been
lazy.
rapping the same since 2004 and we in 2026, so that's 22 years.
At least back in the beginning when he started, when he was doing the ABCs and all that backwards and all of that. At least he had
That was
energy.
cool. That was cool
I
for
thought
the
that was his
time.
lane. That was
Because listen, at the time I know about alphabet. I was around when it came out like, yo, this new Papoose dude, he did the alphabet in verse and frontwards and like, oh word. Alright. I'm gonna check that
yeah.
out.
I thought he was pretty educated, seemingly at the time.
I'm
You know
sure
what
he's
I mean?
educated. I'm sure he's
Yeah.
educated. Sure. You know.
Yeah, but I just didn't want to hear that. I wanted to hear something ignorant. Like, I wanted to hear some gun bars. Like, I wanted to hear punchlines. Like, I just wanted.
He did rap about guns, but nobody cared. It just- nobody really cared that he was though. You feel me?
Yeah,
That's the problem.
that's a fact. That's a fact. It's just a different substance. I guess it hits different
Yeah.
when it's certain people. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's just
I
how
would
he was delivering. People wasn't with it. That's all.
facts. I was like, there's so many people I could name prior to that person. Like, I was
Right.
like, so you gonna say Cassidy's whack, right? You gonna tell me
Mm-hmm.
that Cassidy's whack and Papoose is nice?
Nah, that's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Cassidy got a bigger legacy than Papoose ever could have. Not gonna lie.
And if y'all gonna say he fell off and he sounds crazy, there's no way you could tell me that Papoose stepped it up.
No.
There's no way.
Cassidy got classics. It's a huge difference, you know.
Yeah.
It's a huge difference.
I mean, he has hits.
Cassidy was an impactful person versus Papoose, who's not. Like, nobody looks up to Papoose. Yeah. Or nobody saying, I want to be Pap. Niggas wanted to be Cassidy. They never wanted to be Papoose at all.
Yeah, I don't think I ever heard anybody do ABC joints after that. Like, I don't think I heard one. But niggas be trying to act like 50 Cent had one album.
They just mad, bro. Fifth has a lot of hits. Even Fifth has hits in the modern day era. He has that song with Pop Smoke that he did that got a lot of play. You know, and he's also helped a lot of the new NY artists on the low end. Like, they don't even talk about how 50's helped a lot of the new artists, because he has. He's also part of the reason why the Baby's back in rotation after he got canceled. You know what I'm saying? So people don't really pay attention to the stuff that he did because they say he hate black folks and all that. That's a lie. He's helped a lot of black folks.
My question to people that be like, yo, he only attacks black people. What black people, especially in hip hop, attacked white people?
There's a lot of white people that have been attacked. Fifth went at Jimmy Iovine in the school multiple times. He said, F Jimmy Iovine, I run in the school, right?
Yeah.
So
I mean, besides like Dame Dash, I can't really name a rapper that's openly spoke out crazy about white people. In general, I'm trying to think.
Kanye don't care. Kanye did.
He don't count. I think he don't count.
You say Ye because Ye's crazy?
Nah, because he's not from the hood like that. Like, he's like, you know, he's like a different type of rapper.
He is. Yeah, that's fair.
Tight jean, you know, like that kind of.
I mean, listen, if you're not beefing with any white people, then why would you be attacking them anyway?
It's this weird thing. Like, every time they speak about, he's so toxic towards black people. I'm just like,
mad, bro. It's every time a black, this reminds me of when they made up the lie that Tommy Hilfiger hates black people. Remember that rumor?
Oh yeah. I remember.
That was the biggest lie. It was fake, bro. He was on Oprah and he said a lot of black people wear his clothes. It's true. A lot of black people do wear Tommy Hilfiger at the time. It was like, he's a racist. How was he a racist? He was with Nas. Tommy Hilfiger is not racist.
I think, this shows exactly how black people are, because I never checked on that shit. I just took it as true. I was like, that's true. Fuck Tommy Hilfiger.
Old Tommy Hilfiger says that a lot of black people wear his clothes. I don't see the issue.
I got the rumor. The way when I got it, it was, black people wear his clothes and he don't want them wearing his clothes.
He never said that he didn't want them wearing it. I mean, nigga, he getting paid from us, so he don't want us to wear it.
It sounded crazy, but I was like, damn, you gotta really be racist if you.
Bro, it was one black person who said it's racist, and everybody else said it was racist.
Just started making different narratives, and they still do that now.
Fifth won't be the next one. They say Fifth hated black people. Don't listen to Fifth. He hated black people. You know what I'm saying? It might be that too later down the line, maybe.
Which I can't understand if I'm putting money into people's pockets that's black and like bringing people like the BMF dude, the smelly one. Like, if I'm putting money in someone's pocket that had no talent, that makes no sense for you to say that I hate black people. No, I did it so many times. Like, I don't understand how that could be viewed that way.
Right.
But I understand that people say anything. People will say anything.
They don't care, especially, again, nowadays, people are just haters, man. People is either hating. Everybody think they important now. Everybody want to be somebody, bro. It can't. Yeah. Like they say, too many chiefs, not enough Indians. We seeing that in real time.
Bro, especially where I'm at with delusional people, too, that think they have talent. And the crazy thing is that people will clap for people that have no talent and then talk shit about them when they walk away.
Yo, that's nasty.
That person's terrible. Like,
I'm like, yo,
why you tell them they was great? Like, you're amazing, man. Like, you have a really good ear. It'd be yeah, that's the stuff I've seen. Like, when I first moved here, I was literally clowning people when I went to like open artists and all of that. Like, when they getting on stage, I'm like, why is he wearing the shorts with the Under Armour? I'm like, they're like, yo, you can't talk about it. You gotta respect the artist. I was like, he not respecting himself. He looked crazy. Like, why would I respect that? Why would I want to listen?
You ain't obligated to respect it if you don't like it, bro. It's pretty simple.
I wasn't used to that. You can't speak up and tell people that they look crazy and that they whack.
That's some coward stuff. I ain't gonna. That's the most coward thing I ever heard. So I can't.
But it was like hate though in a way because they allowing people to look crazy, friends included, family included. I've heard someone talk crazy about their family that they support.
Nasty word.
They'll go to their shows and then they'll tell one of my people's like, yeah, my brother's trash. Straight up, my brother's trash. He's not. So you
a supportive hater. So why you don't tell this nigga he trash, man?
You're going to tell other people, and then they spreading that like that's crazy.
Oh damn! So you a supportive hater? You gonna tell other people he's trash, so they can tell everybody else? That's kind of crazy.
As they're speaking highly of the person, like yo man, like this, your brother put out this song. This shit's dope. My brother's trash. I don't know what you talking about. Like,
oh nah, yeah, you supportive hater.
That's crazy, man. Like I could never.
Absolutely crazy.
Anyone that I mess with, even if I don't mess with you, I'm not gonna sit around and if I don't like something, you ask my opinion, I'm gonna just be like, nah, it's trash. Or you could do. I'll give you some type of constructive criticism, like you could do this better. Like this is my professional, you know.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
But it's weird too at the place we are right now. It's weird because some trash is winning.
That's true too. Some of the worst things in the world, like maybe something like 10, 15 years ago, might have never got any type of recognition, might have got completely blacklisted, is now like, nah, this is it. Yeah, it sounds terrible, but it's not terrible. like,
you gotta adjust your ears. I think when I remember when it was younger dudes, and they was like, yeah, we rapping to the second beat. Like we not rapping on beat, we on the second beat now. Like that's old. You know, rapping on beat, that's old. That's what niggas was telling me. It's like that's that old shit, man. You rapping on beat too much.
Nah, that's insane,
like,
nigga. How am I supposed to get lit if you rapping off beat? What the hell's going on, man?
I don't know how to hear that. I felt like that was like some spiritual shit or something. Cause I'm like, I can't.
I don't know, bro.
I don't want to understand that.
Right, exactly.
I don't want to get to the point where I'm not remembering how to rap on beat. Cause
that just takes away the purpose of the music. So I'm listening to something that's not even matching.
Yo, they got so many different genres and made up stuff that they just made up.
It's ridiculous now. Everybody want to be famous, man.
It's disgusting, honestly.
Yep.
I don't even. Yeah, I mean, it's so much. Look at the music, though. I mean, look at all the artists. Look at everything that's going on right now. You got the baby shit with Charleston White. What you think about the baby and Charleston White situation?
Damn. Honestly, I seen what happened. I seen all the details behind it. I know dude was a known painter. He paints for all these celebs and what have you. Maybe the baby wasn't aware. I mean, I get his stance. You know what I'm saying? It's his kid.
Where he's coming from.
I mean, if you saw someone painting your kids and you don't know this guy, you would be kind of weirded out. Like, what the hell? I would be kind of weirded out to some degree, but now that he has context,
I think he went a little bit over. If I had
now looking at him like he went overboard, but Charleston White took it way past where it needed to be, saying "F you, F."
He couldn't wait. He couldn't wait.
I mean, I don't know if he would have played with the baby. The baby might be one of the ones to really do something to him. I mean, it ain't like Charleston White ain't been in a situation before where he has had hands put on him or what have you.
Yo, so multiple times, I even know people out here that got mad at me for posting Charleston White. They was like, "Yo, why you posting Charleston White on your Instagram, bro? You know who he is and what he does." Right. Niggas coming to my page telling me what I'm doing, right? I don't know what's going on. Right. And they tell me the scenario, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I'm posting a message of what I'll fuck with. Like, I don't fuck with the man. It was a message that I thought was dope at the time. And I'm going to do what I do on my page. But apparently them niggas, they got pepper spray when they was in Miami, so...
Hey, that's
you know what I mean? Right. I was like, that has nothing to do with me. Y'all
Nothing to
gotta
do
move
with you.
better. Y'all gotta move better, and don't get pepper sprayed.
Right.
Shit, you gotta see that shit coming.
Yep.
Ain't no way I'm not trying to get pepper sprayed, and I'm not running up on Charleston White. I'm just not. I'm not.
I don't got a reason to run up on him. If I got a reason,
Right.
listen, whatever happens, happens. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but if it's over like just him running his mouth like he does, he just be running his mouth a lot. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, one
I
of
don't
these
take.
days, somebody might try to get him up out of here for wilding because he has said some insane things that will definitely get him up out of
Hopefully
here.
he's
Just saying.
prepared. I hope he. I mean, again, I think people should understand there's always a consequence and a reaction for everything you do.
There's a
So if
thousand
you're a
percent a
grown man,
consequence. There's a thousand
if
percent a
you're if
consequence.
you're a grown man and you don't understand that, and you just out here just saying anything and you're not prepared for what could happen, I can't really feel bad for you.
Nah, I'm not. Because we did say this though. Remember, you did. You said that though.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
the offset situation, like you taking money
yeah.
from people and you owe people money. If something were to happen to you, I'm not mad because you did steal such and such money, or you owe this person money, or you know
Oh
what I'm
yeah, you talking
saying?
about the offset with him stealing
Yeah,
all the
it's
bread?
the same. Yeah, same thing for him. Like, but
They
offset.
saying like I think the casino came out and they saying he owe like
Yep,
$100,000 tab
he owe
now.
100,000, but he also owes more money to other casinos as well. So this is just the beginning of that.
Oh, they about to get a class action suit against this nigga.
He gonna be like Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars is gonna be performing for a long time. All the debt he's in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh man,
that's how I said people
I didn't know
was
Offset.
upset.
I knew when I seen what's the girl's name? Selena. What's her name?
Selena Powell. Yeah.
Selena Powell. When he finessed her, like she just was like, yeah. He just asked me, hey, you got more bread? You got more
Yep, that's a
bread?
gambling addict. Hey, listen,
I was
this is
like,
a this is a
show me
top
you
level.
love me.
This a top level gambling addict, man. What can I say?
Yo, the nigga said, show me how much you love me, man. It's a test. How much bread you got? Just bring it all. I was like, that works? That's crazy. See, the
Crazy.
more money you appear to have, you able to just say anything to people.
Real talk. It's nasty.
Cause
Work.
it's like, it's Offset, nigga. He got it. It's Offset. That's what they thinking.
It's a serial gambler. This guy got a big issue.
Yeah.
1,000%.
I can't understand that. Like, if I had that much money, it's like, what am I gambling for? I'm good.
Yep.
And I've gambled. I definitely lost money, but not that. This nigga lost. I think little TJ said like what was it, like 30 minutes. He was down like 13K.
He's owed little TJ money for a little minute now. It's been a couple years. So
Oh,
where
it's
he
been a
ran
couple
it.
years. Okay.
Yes. So
So
and little TJ, so if him he getting shot, I mean, I get it.
yeah,
I
if you
get
owe me 10K
it.
for that long, and you cocky about it, like you on some.
Right.
That was the different thing.
Exactly.
He was like on some nigga. I don't care. Like it is what it is. Stop hitting me up. Stop
Right.
hitting me up. Stop checking my location and all that. You know what I'm
Real
saying? Get
talk.
that shit back however you get it back.
Crazy.
I'm gonna have to do something. I mean, that's crazy. Even the softest person in the world is gonna feel offended about that.
Real talk.
Like you took my money, now you saying I'm soft? Like that's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Not gonna lie. That's ridiculous.
And he's still trolling him. It's like you haven't really learned your lesson yet, have you?
Real talk.
You trolling from the hospital? That's crazy work.
Man, yeah, it's bad.
I mean, you should just be quiet at that point. You got a lot going on. You owe a lot of people, man. You in the hospital, you got a bullet in you. You should probably just chill out.
For real.
You ain't got no music coming. You know what I'm saying? I seen the Cardi B clip too.
What happened
Looked like
with
she was
Cardi B?
angry. They was asking her about the Offset shit while she was with
Oh
Stephon.
wow. Listen, I don't know. That's she probably don't want nothing to do with that. Not gonna lie.
And you see she lost her credit card too, right?
I heard about it. I seen it. Yeah, I heard
She
about
got
it.
scammed. She got scammed for the credit card. I don't know what
man.
that's about, but there's a
Me
lot of
neither.
scamming going on. It's a
Scamming
lot of
galore every
scamming
year.
going on, man. Anything you wanted to promote or let people know?
Um, Not really. I mean, just expect, more content. Maybe doing more content. We got the roast coming up on Friday. We doing a roast. We usually do a roast every week, but the homie been sick and all that, so he been recovering, so we ain't get to do the roast last week. But we gonna be doing more roast, so be prepared for that. Just subscribe if you ever see the content here. Subscribe if you brand new. But yeah, just expect more content this year. I'm trying to put it into overdrive and see where we go. We almost at 50,000 subs, so that's where we headed right now.
Yeah, so I see y'all at damn near 50K, like you said. Look like you got almost 6 million views.
Truthfully,
1,684 videos.
truthfully, those views don't really matter because I've had way more views than that because I've like hidden
Yeah,
certain videos for the algorithm purposes. You're not gonna see all the views.
got you.
So yeah, once I
100%.
hide the
100%.
videos,
So,
yeah. Because in
yeah,
case you want to switch
you
out,
unlisted.
you enlisted
You
certain
you
video.
unlisted. Yeah, in
Yeah,
private
yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
Because I lost actually over 5 million views in 1 month by doing
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I just
yeah.
took all my shit down
Yeah, if you're trying to change your
because
algorithm, get
I
it
had
better,
to.
you gotta hide stuff. Yep.
I had to fight. YouTube was suppressing me a little bit,
Gotta fight
so
back.
I had to swivel. I had to change. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I went from music, I do music originally, and now we get
Right.
into the content. But yeah, definitely. I also like how you be snapping on shit too, like because a lot of people be serious, man. Especially me living out in LA for a minute. I just felt like life. I just feel like so many people are serious for no reason.
Too serious.
And my
Yeah.
jokes out here don't be making sense to people. It'd be like going over their head and shit. So out here it was like, what you said, nigga? And I'm like, and then it's like I'm not pussy, so it's like, all right, we can do whatever we gotta do. We can take it to the
Right.
next level if we like. I wasn't doing that, but it was a
Right.
joke. But I'll choke you out if you want. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like,
that's how I gotta be, champ. They out here
yeah.
wilding.
Yeah, definitely. We on. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I'll be trying to be reformed. I'll be trying to be on my like positivity and peaceful shit. But every once in a while,
Yeah,
like people get me out of that shit. You know what I mean?
I get
Every
it.
once in a while,
I get it,
because
man.
it's like people be trying you when you on your peaceful journey and you doing your spirituality. That's when people be testing you the most, and it be soft people. And it's
It
like
be
I still know you're
exactly
soft.
always there. Be like, you look like a
Like,
target. You ain't no, you gonna do nothing. Let me test the waters real quick because I know that you soft. Looks like me. You ain't gonna do nothing.
and then when
Basically.
it gets to the point where they like realize like, oh, it's still the same guy. He's just like trying to live a better life. Then they apologizing and they, copy all these
Uh,
dumbass pleas. And it's like you don't piss me off already now. Like, and I'm like, now you don't want to do nothing either. Now you gonna make me more mad the fact that you don't want to do nothing.
I done seen about 1,000 of those. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I already know. I know this whole content. That's why I'll be trying to stay out the way. I stay cool because I
Honestly,
notice.
on a contest basis, you gotta do things by yourself. I mean, you could work
Yeah,
with people. Don't get it twisted. You could work with people,
yeah,
but be careful who you work with, man. I must be real. Be very careful who
yeah,
you work with, cause this can get very tricky, and people start hating. People be in secret competition with you when we're
yeah.
pretending that they not. It's weird, bro. It's very weird.
I think it's all of the things I've seen in music, and it's just weirder because it's the internet.
Right, right, right.
It's like the same things that making music, collabing with people. I had people that would get mad at me that I made a song with them and I went crazy on the hook for them. They would be upset because people in the room is fucking with the hook that's their song. And I'm like, nigga, I made this song. You asked me to make a hook.
So you want me to give you some trash, correct? You want me to give you dirt so your song don't have no type of. Okay, okay.
It
All
was
right, then.
like it was one of them things where thought he went crazy on the verse, and I guess
Didn't
nobody cared.
translate to everybody else.
Nobody cared about the verses, but they was like, yo, the hook.
Damn.
They was feeling the hook. But I'm like, at the end of the day, it's your song. So that's gonna make a nigga listen to the verse. I thought.
I mean, the hook is very much the most important part of a song that keeps people replaying it. So the hook's gonna always be remembered the most. It's the shortest, straight to the point part of a song. How they, you know what I'm saying?
I'd be super happy if someone came and and blessed my hook and went crazy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be very thankful because it's my song. It's my song. That's only gonna help me out. But it's a lot of people that's, like you said, in secret competition. But you don't know that they competing with you because they look at you a certain way. Like they like, oh man, this nigga's dead nice, and you not even like on it like that. Y'all just cool.
Yep.
I don't try to compete with none of my friends, to be honest.
You shouldn't, because what the hell are you friends for?
I lost friends. I lost friends over that.
Yep.
But at least like I say this, when I was in New York, niggas will tell me that they in competition with me.
That's a
They'll
fact.
let me know. Like niggas will be like, yo, I don't fuck with this. I don't fuck with this. I'm in competition, nigga. Like, yeah, I compete, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be like, that's cool, bro, but I'm not on that type of time. So let's peace out, and you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't move like that.
Yep. There you go.
That's weird.
Right.
To me. So I realized that when I lived on the East Coast, a lot of people will tell you exactly what they got going on, unless they trying to do some weird, grimy shit. But for the most part, everybody's straightforward out here. And I'm not gonna say everybody because I've had different experiences. I'm a separated. LA native people is different than LA people that's in the industry. So people trying to be in the industry and trying to be in that light and trying to make music and trying to be an actor, just anything creative, are straight weirdos. Damn. For the most part.
Right.
And they come from everywhere. So they don't have to be from here. But that energy right there, not cool.
That's
cool.
Wild. Really?
Because Hollywood runs this. It runs this whole situation. Everybody want to be somebody. And I get it. If you're in a place where you think that's possible because you see it everywhere and everyone's rich, you're going to think it's attainable and you're going to be a delusional person if you have no talent.
Right. And
you're going to work hard until you burn yourself out after 20 years and you probably like homeless and shit like that on the side of the road. Like,
yes.
And definitely appreciate you popping out.
No problem, man.
We're going to definitely loop it again. You already know.
All right, salute.
All right, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share the page and all of that. Do all those things you need to do and look up Showface News.
Peace.
Men lie.
Women lie.
Numbers don't lie.
Make sure y'all go get y'all NDL hoodie, man. Get all y'all NDL apparel. I'm gonna drop the link. Y'all see the joint right here. We got the good maroon joint. You see the established 2014 for y'all that know. Numbers don't lie.